think it was for
The neighbors, right there.
now it is.
Tell me again, Peter. What'd you say again, Peter? Tell me again.
Okay, I'm
He's
recording.
antagonizing me now.
Yeah.
Thanks for recording this, Carlos. This is what happens in Slab City when you have a neighbor that gets
Great
high.
guy.
So yeah, it's unconnected.
Some people you can't reason with, so I refuse to acknowledge him.
Has this ever happened to you before?
No, just 2 nights ago I asked him to turn his music down real politely, and this is how he behaved. And every once in a while, the light switch gets flipped on.
Can I go have a conversation with you?
I'm confused on what that meant because all the other neighbors want to know also. What did Peter mean by wanting to go to war?
Hey, buddy, can I go have a conversation with you?
Dude, I don't want to have any problems. Come on.
I don't want to talk to no press or anything, bro.
Hey.
I don't want to talk to your paparazzi.
Jeremy, I don't want to have any problems.
That's not what you told me last night. I don't want to hear your mouth, bro. Liar. Hey, I never wanted to go. I'm confused on your war. I think you're threatening me. I'm going inside. We have a family. We're threatening.
I come to talk to you peacefully about this. Reasonably.
That's called terrorist act, bro.
I don't know what you mean by
Check your
that.
logbook, bro.
I don't know what you mean.
Going to war with somebody's a fucking terrorist act. You dipshit.
I really don't know what that is all about.
Liar. That's what I'm talking about. You're recording.
I really
Right.
don't know what all this is about, really. Obviously, my neighbor's really upset.
Can I go back and sit?
Yeah, let's go back to do the rest of the interview over here. Sorry, viewers, this is a little bit strange. I'm a little bit shaken up by the whole thing myself. You just came over here to do a nice little interview with us, and all hell broke loose. Thanks for coming over and being my witness, Carlos.
Not a problem. I was not expecting.
And thank you for coming over and being my witness as well, Tangerine. This is my friend Tangerine, everybody.
Hello.
Yeah. And this is Slab City, and this is what happens sometimes if you have neighbors that become a little bit unreasonable.
Officers about how he
Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me.
talked to that guy.
You want to talk to me?
Go to war with me.
Hey, buddy. Hey, can I have a conversation with you?
Please go talk to him. Be reasonable.
Looks like he doesn't understand English.
Well, if you want to go interview him, I really don't want to go any closer. I feel like I might be antagonizing him right now, and I'm not trying to make anything worse. Hi, Tangerine. Boy, this is a good deflection because I have extreme anxiety right now. My heart is racing a million miles a minute.
Well, my heart is nice and calm.
Yeah, and I'm not an unreasonable person. I'm not an unreasonable person. I'm pretty easy to deal with, so
Yeah.
I don't know what to do about this one, though. We'll just let the waters settle. And I like it better when we all get along, you know. And I think there's been so much damage done. I don't know if it can be repaired. I don't think things will go back to the way they once were. Although I'd like them. I don't really have anything to say. I'm just really nervous about after that episode that just happened. I don't really know how to deal with it right now, so I'm just kind of in the processing what just happened mode.
Well, I think that there's just a lot of like emotions, and I think that it just shows that people need to work on like learning how to control their emotions and cohabitating and just like trying to be peacefully, like resolve things, you know, peacefully. I think it could happen to anybody. You know, this situation could happen to anybody. And I think it's hard to be the bigger person, but that is always what you have to do in these situations is, you know, just continue to be graceful and just try to be kind and try to be the bigger person. Like, because ultimately, like, it's not about who's right or wrong. Everybody feels like they're right, and everybody feels like, you know, I feel like there's wrong in both sides. And so I think it just sucks that, like, you know, I came to visit him and I just got here and I had to deal with like the neighbor drama because this guy like sees a camera come out, you know. And I think that if he really felt that way about Peter, he should address it when it's just him one-on-one, because that's how like a real man would handle it. Because if I had a problem with like anybody here, I'm sure as hell I'm not gonna fucking address it on goddamn camera. I'm gonna fucking handle that shit when we can fucking handle that shit, because that's just how like a real G does it, you know. And this kind of shit, like yelling and shit in front of the camera, like it just shows that it's an emotional outburst for attention. And I think that Peter's gonna have to, you know, really try to walk the higher road, because this man does have a child in that home, and you know, ultimately we want that baby to be protected. And if that means the dad throws a few fits every now and then fuck it, bro. Play your music loud, like whatever. Let's just try to like work out where we can actually talk to each other and not fucking scream at each other like rants and shit. Or if you want to go toe to toe, let's do it on the stripper pole or something. Like, let's put on boxing gloves and let's slap fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. There's always a way to like handle shit if he needs some aggression. Sometimes guys just need a fucking slap box in the street. Like, sometimes you just gotta do it. So I'm just saying, if a fucking female came at me like that, I just wouldn't be sitting here right now. But I definitely wouldn't have you on camera. Like, I would tell you, you need to leave. But that's just how I handle it, you know. And I'm just praying that like Peter can, when it's just him and this Jeremy dude, that they can just talk it out. And if like Jeremy can't control his emotions, then you know he's gonna have to like train Pepito how to like be a little bit more aggressive or something. I don't know. Keep that borderline protected, right? Like, it's just gonna be that kind of a neighbor.
Yeah.
You gotta like resolve it.
Yeah.
So
I want to, as quickly as I can.
Yeah.
And as peacefully.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do?
Wait and observe.
True. Yeah, you gotta let the universe do its flow. I feel that it will work itself out.
Yeah, me too.
And I feel that prayer is really strong. So we definitely are going to pray for him and his wife and his little girl and everybody here in Slab City. Like, everybody came here really to just have a peaceful life, I feel. And I feel like, you know, from everybody that I've met here, they're all pretty like cool. And I know that shit happens. I know you got some beef in the streets, you know, but like we all do. So are we gonna go to the hot springs?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night. This is Slab City TV.